Yeah, the run died because I equipped over a glitched item that I was supposed to RBA and I lost it. I technically could have gotten it back, but I would have needed to redo the entire setup, which is really bad. What I consider this the most difficult speedrun category in general now? It depends on how you want it. Difficulty can be defined in a lot of different ways, so I don't want to say yes or no. I will say, starting from scratch, if you try to start learning this run from scratch, probably. Like, if you're just getting into OOT speedrunning and you want to learn 100% with SRM, then you are going to be in for a rough time. There's good guides for 100% no SRM. For this run, the only real guide is the paceban of the route, which, I mean, gives you most of the setups you need and stuff, but there's still, like, so many little things you kind of have to learn. It's just, like, it's hard. So yeah, resources are not really that good for this category, which doesn't help when this is the category that kind of needs the resources the most. Okay, stop copy pasting this. Why have you guys been so spammy lately? I accidentally did a SRM setup. SRM, skipping a rupee for SRM, which I'm not doing. How would I feel if Nintendo C&D GZ? That would be probably the most infuriating thing possible for me. Literally the most god tier thing in existence for speedrunning. Thanks for 6 months, Wesek. Actually, question. GZ was made by Glink, who I believe is in Sweden. If Nintendo tries to C&D someone from Sweden, they wouldn't have the same, like... Do they have the same kind of laws about copyright and stuff? Would they be able to say, like, screw you, I'm in Sweden? Sweden doesn't exist, so it's all good. Oh, that's good to know. Either way, I highly doubt they would. I think GZ is way too under the radar for Nintendo. Yes, I would become an underground GZ dealer. Thanks for gifting a sub, Nicky Fruit. Thanks for 3 months, Redback. Yeah, Ace, I was just gonna say, I'm sure they'd come after Rando way before they come after GZ. Thanks for 23 minutes, Steven. Thanks for 8 months, Deku Dreaming. No, it is not 3 hours of this. That is actually only 3 minutes of the run. Well, actually there's another section similar to it that's like 2 minutes long later on. But no, most of the run is warping around the world. How much does that save? It's hard to put an exact number on it, but in the first SRM route, where that was the only real use of SRM, I think that route was like 12 minutes faster than the previous route, so... But that's only comparing directly to the previous route, and it could be a much different number if it was like you only cut out that SRM from this run. But that's probably the best estimate you'll get. Thanks for 2 months, Savages only. Alright. He's awake. Sorry, I just can't talk much during that section because there's so much to focus on. Thanks for 28 months, Skiffy. Do precise movement setups ever make me think of ballet? No, that's not what I first think of. Although I guess I can see where the question's coming from. I think more just spin to win type stuff. This run's definitely spin to win. SRM or Winuker's manual super swim am I trying to do? I mean, the manual super swim is like more physically straining. Like there's nothing physically straining about this. It's just mentally requires a lot of focus. While with manual super swim, it at least seems to me like it's less focus and just more physical endurance. At least, are we talking buffered or unbuffered? I guess I'm talking about unbuffered. Buffered, yeah, maybe. Probably similar. But it's also just like one thing in Wind Waker where it's a thing through the entire run in OOT. Well, I mean, the actual SRMs are only a few specific parts, but like the angle setups are all across the run for warping. I did miss the bomb split. Because you asked me about ballet. No? If you want an explanation of all the stuff done in this run, do exclamation point FAQ. It goes over most of all the really complicated stuff. And I promise the pace spin is not offensive. Ignore that. Ignore the pace spin warning. No. Come on. No, I want to get hit by that. I don't want to use a bomb here. Or I should have actually just taken the hit from that bomb. Well, luckily one bomb waste isn't too bad. We're at Rosewind. I did miss that split again. Cool. I won't miss the next one. After 17 months roar. I always double check my chew count. I always see I have more than enough chews. And I always get it anyway for safety. think that was my best dead hand fight. Best tilted dead hand fight. Thanks for 7 months, notice me senpai. Thanks for 6 months, Deku Nut. What is even going on in chat? As a Mango fan, it's not exactly nice for me to hear stuff like someone who is terrible at the game beating Mango. No, don't. Okay. If I went in the loading zone, that would have been very bad. Really? That was weird, it like bounced. Like one upwards. I want this guy gone. What's this beat on Seaford? No, I haven't finished the run yet. Okay. That was a pretty decent section. Aside from having to wait on the bugs for a bit. How do I rate this current run so far on a scale of 1 to 10? This has been a pretty good run so far, right? I don't think I've made any big mistakes. I've made some like weird small ones, I think. Decent run. Yeah, Dampe is still same as ever. Complete luck. No, that was supposed to be a side hop. Yeah, what happened with chat this run? I couldn't look at chat much, but every time I looked over, it looked like chat was cancer. You guys okay? Yeah, F-boots and cutscenes is really great. I need to try out wearing F-boots in more cutscenes that aren't in the run. Thanks for 14 months, Tony Demrick. Thanks for 30 months, Delzian. Biggest boom period for people joining the OT community? Honestly, I don't remember there being any like specific large booms in the community. I think it's always been pretty steady. I think it's always been like a pretty steady incline of people joining. Except for like 2011, 2012, which is like when things were just starting to get pretty big in the first place. That was like speedrunning in general though, not specific to OOT. I split when I void. I don't trust it. Thanks for 25 months, Cake House. Yeah, run is all valid so far. Everything's good. 19th try Dampe run ended at adult after breaking Giant's Knife and then crashing when trying to fix it. Why'd I do that? Oh my god, I hate when that happens. Thanks for 14 months, DJ. Thanks for 19 months, Timberso. Alright, so last Dampe was 19 tries, the one before that was 6. Will it be worse or better? Keep moving. Yeah, you can just hop up there now instead of having to boomerang it. Saves and equip. Oh yeah, I want to set up the betting thing for Dampe, yeah. No, I forgot. Can't talk to him with Bunny Hood. Get in there. Maybe with a perfect angle setup. Off by 1 unit. I think it's a convict. How bad would this Dampe have to be to not record? I'm pretty sure the last run that had 19th try Dampe still could have done it. Still could have gotten record. So I have some leeway. Not that I want to. I like to get this over with right now. Come on. My worst Dampe is 64 tries. Slash currently has the Dampe record. Tokyo Boy used to have it. Before Slash got the legendary 103, Tokyo Boy had it with 79. And we thought that would never be beaten. Come on, dude. Do my viewers go up during Dampe? I think actually yes. I've definitely checked before during runs and noticed an increase, especially for really long ones. I remember, if you guys remember, not too long ago when I was on pace, when I got the 60 try Dampe, like during that I definitely noticed an increase in viewers during that whole stretch. Thanks for giving 5 subs, Chronic Meister. Dude. Cool. What was that? 1 better than last run? 7? Okay, 2 better. 17. Sick. Deleting Bunny Hood is unlikely, as I already have Hammer equipped. No. I'll actually pick that up. Actually, no, it doesn't even matter. I'm pretty sure I'm at full bombs. Thanks for 3 years, oh Dark Lord. Thanks for 5 months, Blacklight Wrath. Yeah, I need to give Zelda's letter because this is what opens the Happy Mask shop. No, no. Do not want that to happen. Test videos would not accept that low tab. They specifically want like emulator input files. And I don't know if they would accept GZ anyway, because it's not the vanilla version. I think they specifically want like tasks done on the vanilla version. And the GZ tasking is a little bit hacky. Like it uses some kind of like hacky tools to actually get macros to play back properly. Boomerang. No, not boomerang, for Rosewind. I'll just equip in DC since I want to save anyway. So yeah, basically test videos would only accept like a more legit test. The total number of inputs between routes typically does go down a pretty significant amount, like, or not significant amount, but like, at least the last few reroutes have, like, I remembered back in no SRM, I would regularly check my button count at the end of the run, and I typically ended with like 14,000 A presses. And I went down like several thousand A presses with the last route. I think it was sub 10,000, right? I think I got sub 10,000 A presses. So kind of, but only with like more significant route differences. Yeah, Glitchmon, I backflip there if my side hop misses, but I'm pretty sure side hopping is just the fastest way to go there with that particular setup. The majority of A and B presses are for tech spamming, for sure. Like, 10,000 A presses, I'm definitely not rolling 10,000 times. Like, most of the other button inputs that, like, can't be used for tech smashing are pretty reasonable numbers. Like, they're usually in, like, the 500 to 1,000 range. I forgot to split again every time. Thanks for 28 months, Sword King. No. Roll. Honestly, it wouldn't really have been that bad if the blade hit me there, since I would have still hit the loading zone. Well, he can hit me the opposite direction, actually, so I guess for safety. Oh, I thought that wouldn't hit. When is Calhouse hard? That's actually in the adult section. So I will be getting it later as adult. Didn't just skip it for no reason. Nice. Yeah, that camera was weird. F-boots can make your diving camera a bit weird, but I've never seen it act like that. Got the quick dive. Yeah, this run does have the Happy Mask drop. Although I haven't gotten to it in a run yet. You are watching a fantastically broken run, simply. Probably the most busted speedrun that exists. Minimum top 3. No, it's impossible to beat the Running Man. Even if you finish the race in 0 seconds, he still beats you by 1 second. No, this is not easy to pick up. This is probably the single hardest OT speedrun to pick up. Not even necessarily difficulty-wise, but how much you have to learn. Like, you have to, if you are not already decently well aware of a lot of stuff going on, especially with SRM, you will probably need to, like, you'll need to learn a lot. That's not a split. Why would I ever split? I guess I did used to have a split at Richard. Messed that up. Yeah, no SRM. No SRM is the much more active category in terms of the actual number of runners, and probably always will be. Because this is like such an inaccessible category in terms of just like how hard it is to learn. And that's probably the case with most SRM categories. I think like overall no SRM categories are pretty much always going to be the more popular ones. Aside from the little early bursts of activity with like the initial findings of SRM. Dude, come on. I still think the SRM runs are sick, but they're so complicated. It's hard for a lot of people to want to learn them. Thanks for 4 months, the fashion party. Come on, dig. I don't know exactly how long I plan to run it. I just started running this new route 2 days ago, or yesterday. So I'm gonna. I'll know like. Well, I usually don't know for a while how long I really want to run it. I'll figure it out eventually. All I know is that right now I do want to run it. And I forgot the split again. I still haven't hit that split. You know what's kind of weird? There were old routes where we used Froze Wind in one dungeon to warp back to another dungeon, and it was completely game intended. It's not even a glitch. You can set Froze Wind in one dungeon and warp back to it from another. And there would be a lot of people that would always ask questions like, "Wait, how did you warp from this dungeon to that dungeon? Is that a glitch?" And no, it's like regular intended mechanics. Except now, it really is completely messed up and a giant glitch. And what actually used to be a regular game mechanic that people got confused over is now a massive glitch that people get confused over. Yeah, no one knew the power of Froze Wind. Froze Wind is so good. Even when I play rando, when I get Froze Wind, I'm like, yeah, dude, nice. Froze Wind could be really helpful sometimes. Well, I think the weird thing about Froze Wind is that when you're playing the game for the first time, you probably don't understand how good it is, like how nice it is to be able to set a warp point to like skip backtracking whenever you want. And that's understandable, but it's like Froze Wind is like a thing that is much better once you know like exactly how you can use it. But you're probably not going to know exactly how you can use it on your first playthrough, which is kind of weird. Yeah, exactly. You don't know like where you're really gonna be wanting to backtrack in your first playthrough. That's actually one thing that, as like when looking at it from like a game design perspective, it actually kind of sucks. Like, sucks as in like it sucks that it's hard to get how useful something like that is across to a first-time player. So I remember in Breath of the Wild, I remember thinking in Breath of the Wild, like, there were a lot of things that I learned after already playing Breath of the Wild a lot that would have been really nice to know, like, when I first started. Like, dude, when you learn about how OP the two-handed weapon spins are in Breath of the Wild, then you're like, oh my god, dude, this is so good. But then, like, you don't really realize that early on. Same with a lot of, like, items you're collecting and stuff early on in Breath of the Wild, like, what kind of foods you can make for like stamina refilling and stuff that can be useful for like just climbing forever. There's a lot of those kind of things that like would be really good to know early on, but then you kind of don't really learn about it until it's too late. Come on. Oh my god. Yeah, I love Breath of the Wild. It's my third favorite Zelda game after OG and MM. Where's Link Between Worlds rank? It's pretty high up there. Probably like... I think Link Between Worlds is like 6-7 range for me. Along with Minish Cap. Where the games before it are like Wind Waker TP. What else? I forgot. Yeah, Wind Waker and TP. Oh no. Come on. Dude. This should not be the hardest room in the game. Come on. Oh, that was almost really bad. I almost loaded that room and got sucked in. Can I backflip in this run? Only under very specific conditions. I went to the wrong place again. This is the second time I've done this exact route mistake. How do I fix this? I think I just warp back. I think I just... Okay, let me do Water Temple and then I'll warp back. Wait, no, that's not gonna work. Yeah, it is gonna work. Yeah. Okay, this is gonna be really bad because I'm just gonna lose all that time, pretty much. I'm gonna have to redo that whole thing. Wait, no, I wanna... It's because I do two different warps in the exact same place, so it's easy to just get them mixed up. Split? I honestly might intentionally skip the split because these next two splits are gonna be all messed up. I might actually want to skip until Bow. Hey Chickenators, thanks for 22 months. Okay, I'll just split there for now, but I might want to go back and delete that. Oh, whoops. I thought I warped into the Sorry Song cutscene again. Asleep at the wheel. I thought that was gonna hit the Skulltula in time. I think I just sent it too early. Another Forest Temple soft lock. Forest Temple is easy to soft lock in, I guess. At least it's easy to just save up to fix it. There. Oh no. I think I need a perfect perfect swing here. I don't know if that worked. Okay. F boots are just a regular boot equip. They don't go away until I equip different boots. Actually, I didn't need that. I was already at 2 hearts. Or I already would get 2 more hearts in the next area. Okay, so here's where I need to redo the Ganon's castle stuff. Do I remember the warp to forest here? I think I do. I really shouldn't think. It was like this, right? Really? Well, at least I saved recently. Wait, can I just warp directly to Forest Temple? I think I can. No, I'll have the wrong room loaded. This is annoying. I think I messed that up. Okay, I'm just gonna go to Water Temple and pretend I'm doing it normal, even though I already did that section. Here, I'll do this. Get out of the way. This isn't saving any time. Do I have Furrow's Wind set? I didn't set Furrow's Wind to it. Yes, I did. Because I just re-got magic at Ganon's castle. Okay. Yeah, it should be in spirit. Split. I mean, I couldn't have split there correctly anyway because I got it earlier because I messed up the route. No. I wonder if I should just use crouch tabs there. Yeah, this warps the last room of the chess game. Right here. If you do it perfectly, you end up immediately in front of the chest. You don't even have to move. What was my last run up to this? Okay, I'm behind the run earlier. All because of all the Ganon's Castle shenanigans. Just your exact coordinates, Glitchymon. I forgot to do the table jump. Your exact coordinates when you die. Really? Thanks for the sub, Evan Worse. Yeah, this route is pretty crazy. Pretty, like, insanely crazy. In Monster, thank you for giving 5 subs. He almost jumped over the chew. Yeah, if that guy hits me, I'm gonna soft lock. If I drop it right as I come up the ledge, it doesn't float in the air like that. Oh, you know what I should do? I'm gonna try something different here. I'm just gonna unequip F boots right here. Oh, I still keep my speed. Okay, I think that should be the fastest place to do it then. Oh, nice. But I probably shouldn't have tried that mid run. I thought I'd lose all my speed as soon as I equipped it. Come on. Why did he bite so far out? Dude. I can do 25 months to flex. Yeah, I love that we end up stealing the rod in this route. It actually was an idea in some previous hundo routes, but never really worked out to be good enough. Or I think there was one route where people started doing it, and then people later on timed it after people started doing it, and it wasn't actually faster. Come on. Dude, I hate this. This is so dumb. I'm wasting too many chews, dude. I can't waste this many chews. I need to figure out something with that ladder. The ladder makes no sense. I do not want hearts. Slow. Barely ahead of my run from earlier. I'm not really sure what the HUD flash is. Sometimes it happens just when you do warping in general. I think it's like because I wasn't fully in the Ocarina state, like because the camera was kind of like in a normal state. I think it has something to do with that. Because normally your HUD is like supposed to be gone while playing Ocarina. Thanks for 11 months, technically a guy. Yeah, so that was a really complicated double SRM to both turn adult and also modify cutscene value so that when I warp to the last part of the light arrow cutscene, which skips the whole early part, saves a lot of time. Thanks for 11 months, Brains too. Yeah, we're past Dampe. Dampe was 17th try. I wonder if I can do dot skip this time. I got it. This is a valid run. I have not done anything that would invalidate it so far. Why do I have an adult split? This split is literally, can I do dot skip? Yeah, I'd feel so weird not splitting an adult. I can't just take it out. I could take out the light arrow cutscene wrong warp split. But that one's cool though. I don't know, maybe. I'm not bringing back balance splits until my time starts to get really good and really optimized. That's the only point where it really starts to matter. This run going well so far? Not really. But it's going well enough. And hey bar. No crash. Actually, I did crash once. Although it was me being stupid and I was like trying something I shouldn't have done anyway. Thanks for 9 months, Kels. Thanks for 27 months, Durgon Chan. I am okay. Only 18 minutes behind the low TED. Not as bad as I thought. Dampé is actually relatively early in this, about an hour in, which is the earliest Dampé's been in a while. Maybe ever. Yeah, pretty much ever since like Dotskip was found. See, the downside of it is that the Ocarina game in Lost Woods is right before Dampé, and so that also means that is very early in the run too. So that's fantastic. I did that too early. It's bad. Don't want to take the heart of damage. Thanks for 4 months, Dinah and that. I'm 6th place in Night Sky Hundo. How? There are only 5 other people that have run Night Sky Hundo in the last 7 years. That upsets me. Yeah, I failed Bluro skip. I tried to slash too early. Thanks for 29 months sleep on. Really? Thanks for 3 months, Santa's little nibbler. Thanks for 14 months, rando after this run. No. Really? I'm probably gonna lose more time if I take the hearts than if I wait. I need to throw that grass and not shield drop it. In case that happens. Oh yeah, that's also true, Ace. Yeah, that's annoying. Okay, so if I ever get any heart spawns from the grass, that just sucks. How do I manipulate nothing from the grass? A good run of this route should be about 310. Stop! Why can I not quick spin? I'm rotating the control stick. Yeah, that's one frame to bring up Furrow's Wind. The warp isn't frame perfect, just bringing up Furrow's Wind is. Thanks for 15 months, Chris. Thanks for the sub, J-Pal. I'm not sure exactly where the giant knife hits are right now. I think I hit it once as child, I think. And then those two on Baronade, so I think it's at 5, maybe 4. But I always want to treat it like I'm at like 3 or something. No, the hits on Volv don't count because weirdly enough, if you hit with like the back hit of the sword, then it doesn't count. So I get close enough, so that's like hitting with the back hit. No, there's no more SRM in the run. The last SRM has been done. Although the effects of it will continue to last for a while as I continue to do warping. I'm up late. Well, look at the timer. Does this run suck yet? Oh yeah. Oh no, come on. Okay. Barely got that. Dude, come on. Oh my god. Why is that a best split? That should not be a best split. That was so bad. I'm doing quick spins to avoid breaking Giant's Knife. Nice. Nice, I got a animation cancel from the icicle hitting me. Optimal. Computer broke again. Cool. It always breaks. sorry. Alright, didn't break it this time. Yeah, yesterday's run died around this point, and the run earlier died around this point. If I can get to Gerudo Fortress, then I will officially have gotten the farthest in a run, this run. And Gerudo Fortress is like a minute away. Top left man is for when my PB is decent. I make it? Barely. Alright, this is the farthest your run's gotten. How do I memorize all these setups? Lots of practice. And lots of routing where I was having to find the setups. And by finding the setups, I mean just putting numbers in a program to tell me a setup, but still. But like having to route in all the setups was itself good practice and a good way to memorize things. Come on. Dude. Rolling away like Smash 4. I'll split. Thanks, Ratemon's Paint Skate. I play on Wii Virtual Console. Yeah, sorry, input display is broken, but I don't exactly have time to fix it. This weird shot is really dumb. Okay. You're doing that weird shot in sand, which makes it really hard, because if you're slowed down by the sand, you can't get it. That was close. If I had entered the warp there, I would have crashed. Or either crashed or warped to someplace I don't want to, but I'm not sure. I don't know the exact angle. Would have been bad though. You're scared? You should be. This run is scary up until the final warp to Ganon. Wait. Yeah. Okay. I thought I was doing something wrong for a sec. But I'm all good. I thought I was supposed to get a big orange sword now, but it's right after the next few things. I just wanted to kill it before daytime. What? Thanks for 13 months, Cogsy. Run sucks now. Yes, that was the thing that made the run suck. Before that, oh man, this run was perfect. How many splits till Ganon? Quite a bit. Quite a bit. Let's see. Yeah, all these splits until Ganon. But, most of those are actually pretty fast. The average split time in this run is lower than in previous runs. Thanks for 3 years, Cubu. Alright, I can't break it anymore. No more fear of breaking. Thanks for 6 months, Massive Blast. Thanks for 32 months, Not Worth. No, Happy Mass Drop is coming up soon. In like 10 minutes? I want to say about 10 minutes. Oh my god. That was bad. I haven't missed anything yet, at least as far as I'm aware. I really need to actually like check my Skulltula count at the end of the run though, because this is actually a route that it's more realistic for me to forget something. Because even during practice, like while I was running through the route, there were a few times where I missed some Skulltulas and stuff. So I gotta actually check near the end. Can I run this game in English next time? Kinda hard to follow the story right now. Oh, the text is the reason you're having a hard time following the story, huh? Yeah, sure. I'll play it in English so you can understand the story better. Thanks for the sub, Noodle King. This next section of the run's pretty neat because it's just a lot of warping around and falling. Warping around and collecting stuff around the overworld. If I get this, I'm a legend. Dang. That was the worst weird shot setup in history. Well, okay, the thing about missing weird shots in this run, for some reason, like, most of the weird shots in this run as adult, well, I guess only as adult, because you never weird shot as child, but almost all the weird shots in this run are under, like, some kind of weird condition that makes them harder, like being on slopes or in a laggy area or something like that. And both, sometimes. So it's like all of the hard situation weird shots. Nice. There's no way I make it for a day, do I? No. Now, plenty of categories survived SRM because most categories have a split for SRM and no SRM. Okay, I gotta remember to set for Rosewind here. Do not forget to set for Rosewind. Alright. Thanks for 40 months, KX. I at least know I'm on track for heart pieces. I know that heart piece should always be my 14th. So I've not forgotten any heart pieces at the very least. Although heart pieces in general are harder to miss than Skulltulas. That sounded like it was frame perfect. Thank you for 5 months, pepperoni cups. I don't know if I can call this winning. Thanks for 6 months, Andoran. That's not Ocarina. So we actually get to make use of a big fairy in this run, the special fairies that refill magic. Because we need a magic refill here. Which is cool. Also can't forget to set for Rosewind here. Yeah, so everyone's favorite part's coming up here soon, in a sec. So you can skip the minuet cutscene by triggering it out of bounds and voiding out, but then voiding out is also going to cause me to warp, and so I'm going to warp away into the Happy Mask shop and fall straight in, and he's going to give me my mask. Yeah, everyone loves this part. So actually there's a funny slash dumb reason why we have to do it that way in the first place. So as child, you know, we have F boots on, right? And we can't fall with F boots unless we jump slash, but you can't jump slash in the Happy Mask shop. When you enter the Happy Mask shop, your coordinates are 1 unit higher than the floor. And with F boots, that means you don't touch the floor and you can't jump slash. And so with F boots, child can't actually land on the ground and talk to the mask shop guy. Unless you specifically, like, go there without F boots. So because we can't talk to him with F boots, it ends up being faster to just do him as adult. Thanks for the tier 3 sub, Bucky Brendan. Yeah, we still have to do Podopy in this run. The point of this is to get the bottle. You get a bottle from giving him 10 pose. But we can dupe 1 po 9 times. Yeah, input display broke and I can't fix it right now. Thanks for 10 months, Clyde Danger Powers. Pos are not required from source because pos are not a part of 100% requirement. Only the bottle you get from the pos is. Because pos aren't tracked in your inventory or anything. That's late. I think... wait. Is this gonna work? I think this might work. Okay. I'm running low on shoes, but I think I'll have barely enough. Yeah, I should have exactly enough shoes. No, I don't have a pose to back up, and even if I did, I couldn't RBA because it would delete Froze Wind. So if I run out of choose, well, past this point, the only like absolutely required shoe is one in Deku Tree, and I could just like go around the basement of Deku Tree. It would suck, and it's really only like 40 seconds or something, I think. Which is bad, but it's not like run ending. Oh, I probably shouldn't have done that Hess actually, just to save the shoe. Well, whatever, it's fine. As long as I don't miss the crawl space thing, which I shouldn't, because it's easy. Cardio fast, yeah. I mean, as long as I don't mess up anything, then it's fine. Oh, right. I forgot I skipped the text earlier. Yeah, I don't know if it's actually worth skipping the text in this run. Well, I can skip it as adult. I just have to, like, do something extra. And I'd actually have to skip it twice. Or no, only once. It'd just be weird. Nice. Dude. Alright, shoes are fine. This is the last shoe usage of the run. And I missed it. Whatever. Doesn't really matter. Okay, it works. It worked out. I don't trust that. The camera went really weird there. Camera is misbehaving and scaring me. Okay. Thanks for 23 months, Brock the Scarecrow. Camera can really mess up angle setups, so when I see it acts in a way I don't want it to, then I really gotta be careful. Horror of the Child Dungeons, yeah. No, Baronade's room dead is the same room as just regular Baronade's room. The reason I warped to it a second time is because the first time I did a death warp, and so I intentionally left the heart container there because it would have refilled my health and been really slow. So I actually warped there a second time just to pick up the heart container that I skipped earlier. Yeah, if you have not seen OOT runs in a while and you do not know what's going on, one, I'm sorry, this is incredibly complicated. If you do exclamation point FAQ, there's an FAQ that goes over a lot of things, but it's still pretty complex. And I also have a commentated demonstration run on YouTube that goes over everything, but come on. Dude. For everything involved in like warping around everywhere, I have a glitched entrance value that lets me warp anywhere based on my angle. And so you'll see me do a lot of like weird setups to set up my angle in a certain way, and that lets me warp anywhere I want. how sensitive the angle is. All of the setups I'm doing are angle perfect, 1 in 65,000. But not every warp is necessarily angle perfect. Usually it's kind of weird. There's like a range of 256 angles that could work for each map, but not all of them actually work. On average, I want to say like roughly 50 to 80 in those 256 work. Oh, can I get the fast one? No. I might still be able to get it. Hold on. No, I can't get it. If I get lucky and I'm quick, I can get a really quick kill without even leaving the platform. Whatever. Yeah, so there's 256 values that could work for a map, but only like 50 to 80 or so work. And that's like an average. It differs for everyone. But they're usually non-consecutive. So really when you're doing a setup, you can't really like aim for a certain 256 range. You kind of have to aim for one specific value. And so all the setups are essentially angle perfect. Yeah, it also depends on how you warp. Like if you're warping to a very specific entrance, then there might even be as little as one working angle. But if you're voiding or using Froze Wind, then usually you get to use the full range. Yeah, I do eventually want to run 100% no SRM again at some point. It took 2 months to route this. I'm not really sure what my next category is. I'm not really thinking ahead too much yet. No, I'm not going to do NSR again. Categories that I want to run, yes, pretty much. Thanks for 16 months, check. So this is really cool. This is the Din's Fire Fairy Fountain, and when you exit it, it's supposed to take you, like right out of Din's Fire and Hyrule Castle. But since I'm adult, it goes to Ganon's Castle, and the same exit there is for double defense. So I leave the Din's Fire Fairy Fountain and go right back in, and it takes me to double defense. So cool little back-to-back fairy fountain. Thanks for the sub, Mario vs. Luigi 54321. Yeah, this run has a lot of cutscene skips, I say as I watch 2 cutscenes back to back. But yeah, this run does cut out a lot more cutscene compared to other routes. No, the rock isn't unloaded, it's that when I entered the map, I was inside it. That's why I intentionally got the really slow walk out of the loading zone, was so that Link would stay inside it and I can just walk right back in. Because the rock, like, half goes into the loading zone and half goes out of it. You'll see me, like, if you notice there, I actually clipped out of it. Oh, split. Whatever. Oh, I was about to do the wrong setup. I don't trust that. Really? Oh my god, this is annoying. Okay. That was my own fault for messing up the initial one. It depends on where I crash, if I can continue the run or not. If I crash right now, there's no way. I can't save it all in the adult section. So, if I crash in the adult section, it's just over. In the child section, I have a lot of places I can safety save, so I could realistically recover from the crash. Oh, double. Two quick ones. No, that wasn't a triple. The second one may have looked like a double, but she did move. She just moved a little bit. It was like basically as fast as it could be without being a double. There was slight movement, but it was already like really close to the platform. Thanks for the blue for gifting a sub to Snoger. Don't do that. No, the Heart Container and the Warp are always on set platforms. They're not on random platforms. They're always on opposite sides. I hate inching forward for these warps. That room was the Temple of Time Master Sword Chamber. It's just the unloaded version, because normally you go through a load plane so that it loads the room properly. That's the not fully loaded version of that room. It looks really strange. Warp location is determined by my angle. That's why you'll see me like do weird things to get a specific angle. How long till the end? I'm actually not sure. I want to say it's like close to 10 minutes. A little bit over 10, I want to say. I don't know if this run will be sub 3:22:19, sorry. I might have to wait until next run. So we can't actually do Bombchu Bowling until after beating Dodongo's Cavern, but we don't beat Dodongo's Cavern until, you know, adult pretty recently. So we have to do this as adult. And I got second worst luck. That's amazing. No. Fun fact, there's an alternate route you can do where you do this earlier, but you have to get perfect luck, and if you don't get perfect luck, then your run's over. And it saves like 5 to 10 seconds. And I can finally unequip Bigoron's sword now. So here's one of the few dumb things about the route. In previous routes, we used to skip the first part of the Nocturne cutscene, but we actually have to watch it in this route. Because of some weird stuff. Basically, like, with the warping glitch, we can't actually do, like, regular cutscene wrong warps. And so, we can't cutscene wrong warp into the second part of this cutscene unless we deactivate the glitch, or, like, do the wrong warp without the glitch active, which is way too out of the way. Or we could do a cutscene SRM to do it also, but that also just takes up too much time. So, weirdly enough, because of all the warping, it ends up being faster to watch this cutscene normally. Thanks for 13 months, Metroid. Thanks for the sub, Moody Mooney. Oh yeah, wasn't Bongo trapped in the well? Yeah, what happened about that? I thought I already beat Bongo. This run has a lot of things that happen where you do something before a thing actually happens. Many time paradoxes in this run. Yes, this run does have a lot of things. Yeah, this won't be sub to 2219. I think like 324 is looking right, I want to say. Assuming I get the last few warps, there are still 3 warps left. As far as I'm aware, I have not missed any skulls, but I will save right before the last warp to double check. Thanks for 18 months, Diesel Plus. Nice. This should be Skulltula 99. Really? And here's Skulltula 100, or at least it should be. And here's Ganon. Yeah, this should be record. Unless I somehow crash or die. Which are unlikely scenarios. Thanks for 18 months, Diesel Plus. Thanks for 29 months, Alphador. Thanks for the sub, David. Oh, what am I doing? Cool. Already a very strange Ganon fight. I think this is gonna be like 323 by like a second. Or no, by a few seconds. Yeah, this is 323. Just barely. Cool. Alright, first run finished with this new route. This route is very interesting. Thanks guys. Thanks for the sub, Asio. Thanks for 100 bits, Dongus Master. Thanks guys. Thanks for 6 months, Fire Killer. Dude, this run is so... You know how this run is like way shorter than Hundo runs used to be? It feels longer just because like it's so... I have to focus so much and like there's so much going on, so much I have to remember. Thanks for 100 bits, Sirius. Thanks for the sub, Imox. Thanks for the sub, Z1MEXE. Thanks for 100 bits, Continuum. Thanks for 100 bits, Diga. Thanks for 2 months, Young Christian. Thanks for 100 bits, Iris Joker. Thanks, guys. Thanks for 100 bits, Zenki. Thanks for gifting a sub, Factual Brains. Thanks for 14 months, Spooky Ezra. Thanks for 5 gift subs, Timely Lemon. Thanks for 100 bits. Latest game reviews. Okay, this is a lot. Speech. My speech is... New route is very cool, but very tiring. How do you guys feel about this route, by the way? Do you guys think this run is cool? I see a lot of yeses and confused, which I think are the correct emotions to feel from this route. Cool, but also very confusing. Yeah, I think Like, a lot of people say stuff like, oh, this kind of makes it kind of dumb, and like, because you don't get a lot of what made it interesting to speedrun before. And I can see why people think that, but I also think the stuff you do in this run is so cool. And by the way, there seems to be this big misconception that I want people to make sure doesn't keep going around. We have split categories between SRM and no SRM, so the 100% run before SRM was found is now 100% no SRM. It is still a category, it is an active category, it's more active than this in fact in terms of number of people running it. So it's not like SRM killed all the speedruns before it, because there seems to be that misconception going around, and that's not true. We have no SRM categories specifically because we know that some people don't like the SRM runs. But the SRM runs also exist, and they're really cool because both of them exist, because SRM and no SRM both exist, and they are both very cool. And I think it's great. But yeah, I think this route is sick, and this run was terrible, and I will improve it. Oh yeah, this is the new worst Dampe in a record. This had 17th try Dampe. The previous record for worst Dampe in a record was 13. 17 tries, I want to say, is roughly 5 or 6 minutes. Yeah, sub 320 is super possible. I'm pretty sure sub 310 should be possible. So there is a lot of time save left. This is only the first run that I finished, and this was pretty bad.